Today I wanted to shoot a really quick video to answer a question that I had never really thought of before, but it came out of a conversation I had not long ago with a couple who had built a great little business, right? It was highly profitable. And early in the conversation, the wife said to me, "Do people really buy businesses?" And at the time I thought, of course they do. But then afterwards I thought that's a really normal question because I had actually had that question myself early on many years ago when I've built my own businesses. And I've built my own businesses and sold multiple of them myself. And I had thought, like, why not just start businesses? Why would you buy a business, right? And I'd kind of forgotten that. So I want to answer that question. And I want to give you a couple of reasons why people buy businesses, in the hope that if you are thinking of selling, you might realize the value of your business. And there's a really high chance, if it's a good business, that you can actually sell it. And someone's willing to pay hundreds of thousands, if not millions, for some businesses. Really quickly, hi, my name's Kurt Simpson. I'm a professional business broker, and I like to share content with buyers and sellers to help them in their sale process. So number one reason why someone would buy a business, it's a faster path to profitability. Now, if you're watching this, you probably have built a business if you're interested in selling. So you can understand, like, you've built a business from scratch. It's cheaper to build a business to get going. But as you know, if you've built a business, it takes a long, long time and a lot of stress to get a business going where it's very profitable. And there are people out there where they've sold their own businesses, or they've got equity in their home, or they own a big company and they have the ability to get a loan where they're just happy to just buy something that's making them hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars a year off the bat straight away. Because at the end of the day, it's an investment. Okay, banks will loan for it, especially if you have equity or if you have another business. It's easy to buy a cash flowing business and just keep the cash flow coming in, and you can actually grow it. So that brings me to the number two reason someone would want to buy a business, is they think they can grow it and make more money. So for most businesses, anything basically off the stock market, essentially, the opportunity for growth is not factored into the business price. It certainly makes it more attractive, but business value and price is typically based on how much a business has made in the last few years in profit. Now, there's plenty of people who want to come in as buyers and they see opportunities where, with either better technology or advertising or technological advantages they already have, or operational advantages they already have in their mind or in other businesses they might have, and they can buy a business and immediately make it 2, 3, 4 times more profitable over time. That represents a great opportunity for someone, especially if some businesses are kind of stuck in the past a little bit. I'll give you an example. Last year, I was looking to buy a self-storage business for myself. And in the self-storage industry, there's a large number of small businesses that have been in business for 20, 30 years, and they still do things very old-fashioned. There's not much automation or software or anything like that, and they haven't been updated in a while. And they're not very good at advertising, some of them, but they still make money. But someone who is up to date with technology or advertising, which I am, I can come in and immediately improve the profitability of that business by getting more customers, putting the price up, improving efficiencies. I could make a lot more profit in a business. And then not only is that paying me a lot of cash flow, but then it also could double or triple the value of the business over time, which can then be sold. Or you can leverage that to increase and add to your portfolio. So that's reason 2, increasing the value. Number 3 is kind of relates to that, but once you've increased the profit of a business, that actually increases the value of the business, and you can just look at it like an investment. You can either buy and build, and then you can, like I said, you can use that equity in the business to buy more businesses and keep growing that way, or you can sell, make a profit, do it again. So there are a lot of people out there who do all these things. They want to either leave their job. If they're someone, they might be working in a job they don't like. They want to leave their job. They want to buy a business. They've got equity in their house. They want to get a job that pays them more, that they like. Now, I was going to touch on how people do it, but I've already mentioned it in the video. So people can either buy businesses with the equity they have in their home. Some businesses, if they're very equipment heavy, the bank doesn't even need to see much equity from you or deposit. They will loan against the equipment value mostly. So a lot of businesses are a lot more sellable than the owner might think. They might think, who has 4, 5, 6, 700,000 just to buy a business? A lot of people do. They either have money from property, their existing business, the bank will give them most of it, or they've been given money from a relative. So there's a lot of people out there with the money and the will and the skill to buy businesses. So if you've watched this video and you think you have a great business, but you just don't have maybe the time or energy to maximize its potential, there's a lot of people out there who would want to buy it. If you want to talk about what your business might be worth in today's market, feel free to reach out to me via email, which you'll find under this video, or call me on 1300 405 597, and I'll be happy to have a conversation with you about your business. Have a great day.